Yeah, Tom's in graduation, so. All right, thank you. That'll work.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, doing great.
No worries. Stuff happens. It's all right. No worries. Stuff happens. It's all right.
If you guys are in here, you got to mute the YouTube link, or else it's gonna come back. So can we post that on socials? The new link, because that other one's just not working.
Is there a way to post the new link on the old link channel? You know what I'm saying? Like in the comments or something? Because there were like 40 people on that old link.
I think Nicole said she was gonna do that.
Yes, it's already up. It's already on there. That part's fine. I'm working on socials right now.
There's 5 people on the new link. You guys can see them playing, right?
Yes.
All right, welcome to the RC8 Moving Up ceremony for the 2021 class. I'm Mr. Rossiter. I will be your host. Sorry for the delay. As always, it was Mr. Santiago's fault. For those of you that don't know, we are going to have our opening speaker, our opening song by former RC8 graduate Ashley Buchanan is next. She will be speaking afterward, but we're going to start with that song.
Hi, my name is Ashley Buchanan, and today I will be performing Unruly Hearts from the musical The Prom. It is about a girl who learns that despite what anyone else may think about you, you just have to be true to yourself. So I hope this song sends a strong message to you all to just love and accept who you really are. So without further ado, I hope you enjoy. Some hearts can conform, fit in the norm, flaunting their love for all to see. I tried to change, thinking how easy life could be. I just kept on failing. I guess that was a sign that there wasn't much hope for this unruly heart of mine. Then you came along, and right or wrong, feelings began to overflow. I tried to hide, thinking that no one else could know, and not having you near me was where I drew the line. So I had to conceal this poor unruly heart of mine. And though I don't know how or when, I somehow learned to see, no matter what the world might say, this heart is the best part of me. of fears all in the past, fading so fast. I won't stay hidden anymore. I'm who I am, and I think that's worth fighting for. And nobody else there ever gets to define this life I'm meant to lead with this unruly heart of mine. Hi, my name is Ashley Buchanan.
All right, Mr. Lero.
Yes, good afternoon. We're actually going to wait a few minutes. Everyone is still in the old link. We're the only ones watching this. So we'll give them a second to come over. Mr. Cornu and I were trying to give directions in the old chat.
I'm sorry, guys.
No worries.
So I have parents texting me when they go to the old link, the new link should come up and then they click on that.
Even easier, they just need to click on Mr. Rossiter's name for his YouTube channel. And once they click on that, they'll see the video where it says live and they need to click on that.
I'll post it in Google Classrooms right now. All right, we're up to 35.
Okay, we'll get started in just a few seconds. We're down to 17 on the old link. Mr. Cornu is helping us out with instructions.
Yes.
All right, well, it looks like we're up to about 35, so I'll get started. I want to welcome everybody to the 2020-2021 Roberto Clemente School Number 8, 8th grade moving up ceremony. We are here to recognize the RC8 class of 2021 and the RCSD graduating class of 2025. In 4 short years, we'll be watching our students here walk across the stage, get their diplomas, and move on to bigger things. This year's been quite interesting, as we know. For last year's virtual ceremony, I said we had just been through a year like no other, and I actually have to repeat that again with remote and virtual and hybrid and so many changes this year. I want to give our 8th graders an immense amount of credit to go through, for some, an entire school year from home, virtual on the computer, and to still do the wonderful things they did is very impressive. The perseverance of all of our students is something that I think we all can aspire to. And I just want to say how proud I am of all of you, that you will be greatly missed next year. And we really wanted to take this afternoon to honor you and tell you how much we will miss you and how proud of you we are. Thank you.
So next up, we have our student speakers. Farhio Abdi and Adaisi Maldonado. So you guys speak up so I can see you.
I'm here. Oh, I'm here, guys.
Hold on. All right. There you go.
Mister.
Love the glasses. Adaisi.
I'm right here.
All right. So whenever you guys are ready, you can go ahead.
Okay. Good afternoon, parents, teachers, and students. And our
Speak up nice and loud, please.
Good afternoon, parents, teachers, and students. Okay, let me start all over. Good afternoon, parents, teachers, and students, and our classmates. Hey, we are Farhio and
Adaisi.
Here we are presenting our speech for 8th grade moving up ceremony. We can handle anything that high school at us because we handle middle school with COVID.
My topic is technology issues. Some issues we had while doing remote learning was when our work wouldn't save or our computer was turning off on us while we were in class or when we were doing our work.
My topic is learning new things. And what I mean by learning new things is on the computer. Personally, I think I'll learn some new things.
Farhio, hold on. You got muted.
Okay, my topic is learning things, and what I mean by learning new things. Personally, I think we all learn something new because Mr. Beach, he didn't start art until 2 weeks later. My other topic is being responsible. That is something that I wasn't good at, and that is something
My other topic is being separated from friends that are like family to us. When COVID happened, we couldn't see our friends. We all stayed in contact, but it was hard for us because we wanted to see each other even though we couldn't. This year, we were kind of separated, but then we were able to come back to school and see each other.
I would like to thank Mr. Rossiter because every single time he would just pick a student. And I love Mr. Santiago because he said he was good at math, and he was not good at all. And because she was the best Spanish teacher, even though I didn't really work. And I would like to thank Thompson because he really made me a better person.
Okay. I would like to thank Ms. Roselli for dealing with all of us through 4th and 5th grade. And I'd like to thank Mr. Rossiter too, because he helped me get better at math. And Mr. Santiago too, because he made me laugh every day.
All right, thank you, you guys. Appreciate it, certainly. All right. Next up is our guest speaker, Miss Ashley Buchanan. Hold on.
Right.
I selected the wrong person. Hold on. There you go.
All right. Well, hello, everyone. My name is Ashley Buchanan, and I just want to start off by saying I am very honored to be speaking to you today. I also want to take a moment to thank all the teachers and staff of School Number 8 who devote their lives to helping students succeed in life. I went to School Number 8 from kindergarten through 8th grade, and I can truly say that time goes by extremely fast. I still vividly remember my 8th grade graduation and playing part of Moonlight Sonata and My Heart Will Go On the keyboard and the award ceremony that followed. I look back on the person that I was then and the person that I am now, and I see two completely different people. I said goodbye to School Number 8, not knowing that I would go through so many phases that would ultimately result in the best 4 years of my life. With that being said, there are many obstacles I had to overcome to get to where I am today. I think back on my time in elementary and middle school specifically, and I'm faced with so many mixed emotions. I remember how caring and how encouraging my teachers were, but I also remember how awful some of the students were to me, peers that I had grown up with for years. And specifically, my 7th grade year is a year I'll never forget. I entered the year with so much excitement, finally feeling like a real middle schooler, not knowing how many challenges I would face that year. My best friend and I were bullied pretty much every single day. And I now know that a lot of it had to do with their own struggles and insecurities. But back then, obviously, I had no idea. The bullying left me feeling unworthy and helpless, but most of all, it left me wondering how I could ever rise above the hate and negativity that was constantly being thrown my way. Desperate for help, I shared my experiences with my parents and my trusted teachers, and through them, I was able to get the reassurance and support I needed to help me stay focused on my one goal in life, and that is to succeed. By 8th grade, things had gotten a lot better, and I was much happier. I met Mrs. Ritchie. I discovered my passion for music, and instead of dreading going to school, I was actually excited. I will admit I was a bit of a nerd, so I usually had my work finished early, which left me tons of free time. But in this moment, I had the choice to either invest my time into something that was wasteful, or I could be proactive and choose to do something that would ultimately help me grow as a person. So, of course, most of the time I chose to be productive. And this usually involved me learning how to type on the computer or learn a new song on the piano. I was constantly reading, trying to make myself more knowledgeable. This all taught me the importance of not wasting time and using it in a way that is beneficial. By the end of 8th grade year, I felt like I could tackle anything. I was super excited for high school and the new opportunities that awaited me, just like a lot of you are. But I also know that a lot of you are anxious and nervous for what's to come in high school. But your teachers here at School Number 8 have already taught you how to master the art of perseverance. You see, the truth about my goal to succeed in life is that I've already accomplished that goal. I accomplished that goal every time I persevered when things became challenging. I reached my goal whenever I ignored those who were bullying me and continued to flourish. I reached my goal whenever I sought help when I needed it. You will always reach your goals in life as long as you continue to try, but you have a choice to make. You can either choose to stay at the level you're at, or you can choose to elevate and grow into the person you want to become. In high school, you're going to face many challenges. You're going to struggle with your work, friendships, relationships, and even self-identity. but this is all a part of the process to success. And as long as you continue to make that choice and rise above hardships, nothing will bring you down. So if you're now wondering when you're supposed to make this supposed major choice in life, you're supposed to make that choice now. You're in control of the choices you make. Don't be afraid of high school. You're going to make memories you'll never forget, and you'll create friendships that'll last for a lifetime. But most importantly, you're going to turn into the person that you're meant to be. I wish you all the best of luck, and I congratulate you for how far you've already made it, and I hope you keep going.
Thank you so much, Ashley. All right, up next is the slideshow put together by me. So here we go. hope you guys enjoyed the slideshow. Up next is our 8th grade awards. So first up is Mr. Vassbinder. Let me spotlight you, Mr. Vassbinder. There we go.
All right. Thanks, Mr. Rossiter. Great job. Hard to follow. Such a great speaker. Ashley did a phenomenal job, and Mr. Rossiter, I just want to reiterate kind of the chat. You did a great job with the video there. It was awesome.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. And so just want to say good afternoon to everybody that is watching. I want to introduce myself. Those of you who don't know me, my name is Mr. Vassbinder. I'm one of the phys ed teachers here. I do want to thank all the students who did persevere through a tough year of both in-person and remote learning. It wasn't easy, especially for phys ed, very difficult. So those people that really put in the effort and participation, you guys did a great job. And that being said, we had a couple students that stood out with both the hybrid learners. So we had a couple MVPs. First off was Italia Miano, okay? And then also next was Roderick Griffin. And they just did a great job with effort and participation, both when they were in person and online. Then we had a couple people that stood out as great leaders with both effort and participation with the camera on for remote. So our remote MVPs went to Precious Armonte Fuller and also Alyssa McIntyre. Great job, you guys. You guys really deserved it. And just want to end my piece with good luck to everybody as you guys enter high school.
Followed up by Mr. Pilato.
How we doing, guys? I am not going to, I just want to echo everything Mr. Vassbinder just said, so I'm not going to repeat everything he said. But for me, something's a little different. I have been teaching some of you 8th graders since kindergarten, and I just want to say it was a pleasure to be able to be your teacher. Some of you that have been with me since 1st, 2nd grade, it was nice to see you grow and become the young adults that you've become. I just want to wish you the best in the future. And great job to Ashley. Again, I taught Ashley in kindergarten, so I've known her since she was 5 years old, and just a phenomenal kid, and great job today, Ashley. So our first award, I'm not sure the order they're in, but here we go. We have Maria Crosby. Maria is winning our virtual PE award for this year. Always logging on to class, always staying engaged, participating, doing all her work, and just had a great virtual learning year in PE. So great job, Maria. Our second virtual PE award is going to Nomaris Beltran. Same thing as Maria, always logged on. I'm not sure if she ever missed a day of PE this year. Always participating, always asking questions, completing all her work, and just did a great job this year. So congrats, Nomaris. And last but not least, we have Nor, Mr. Nor. I'm going to try and pronounce your last name, Nor. But he won our in-person PE award. Just a great job at school, following directions, participating, enjoying everything that we were doing while we were at school. And just a good job by Nor. So congrats to all the 8th graders. Wish you the best of luck in the future. You know where to find me and Mr. Vassbinder should you ever need help with anything in the future. So good luck.
Next up is Miss Ritchie. You're still muted, Miss Ritchie.
Thank you. Good afternoon. This is Mrs. Ritchie, and thank you, students, for all the wonderful memories of your building your musical talents, and a lot of amazing musicians out there had so much fun with you. So today we're going to take a moment to honor the couple people who have top highest grades in music for each regular marking period, and it's called the Music Star Award. They have participated in and have made significant contributions to music and theater throughout their school. So this year's 2021 Music Award is presented to the following amazing RC8 scholars, and they are Italia Miano, Norris Beltran, and Precious Armante Fuller. Congratulations on your well-deserved success. And as you go forward, I know each of you will continue to accomplish great things. And also, Ashley, thank you. Everything from your heart today was exactly what we needed. Thank you.
All right, next up we have Miss Verdon.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mrs. Verdon. I'm your counselor, and I just joined the Rochester School 8 family this year. And unfortunately, I missed meeting a lot of you wonderful young people. That slideshow was awesome. And I really would have liked to gotten to know all of you a lot more personally. My Pioneer Award this year is going to recognize the students that had to learn and use all the technology programs that we were required to learn this year with our virtual environment. These students excelled and mastered these skills and not only helped other students with them, but many times helped the teachers, including myself, trying to navigate it all. So it was awesome to see them grow in this capacity. The students that were awarded this award are Dominic Borges Madden. Congratulations, you did a great job. Jamani Mitchell and Nor. It was awesome seeing you guys excel, and I wish you all the best next year in high school. Enjoy it and make the best and keep all the skills and everything that you've learned this year going. And I wish you all a very successful high school years.
Next up, we have Miss Moravka.
So for my awards this year, there was two students that really stood out. The first student is Enoch McCracken. And this award is for the biggest improvement in his ELA NWEA tests. He was slated to improve by 3 points and he improved by 13 points. So congratulations, Enoch. And the next student is Alyssa McIntyre. We awarded her with 2 awards. One is for academic achievement. She also improved on her NWEA score, as well as across all academic subjects. Great job, Alyssa. And one of the reasons why she improved so much is because she was here every day, on task, participating, and engaged, always working hard. A pleasure to have you in class, Alyssa.
Right. Miss Rep, you are up next.
Okay, hi everybody, I'm Mrs. Rep. Have a few awards to give out today. And the first one goes to Xavier Goolsby. Welcome to the team award, because he was one student brand new to our building and he really fit into our classroom and he really hit a home run with that. Then we have our ELA Critical Thinker Award, which goes to Dominic Borges Madden. He was always looking and digging deeper into text and really making a lot of great connections and asking key questions just to gain a lot more knowledge. And the next 2 awards go for Most Improved in Science. That went to Luis Diaz and Samaj Giles. They really grew throughout science throughout the whole year. And last but never least, the award goes, the Social Studies Historian Award goes to Jamil Reed, because he's always looking at the successes and failures of the past, but he was really always wanting to use this knowledge and move into the future. He made some great connections over the year, and I'm very proud of all these boys. They did a fabulous job, and congratulations to all the 8th graders moving up.
Mrs. Richards, you are up next.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mrs. Richards, and I have 2 awards today for engineering, design, and technology. First is going to Hassan Darbane. Hassan is the most improved. It's wonderful to see his progression throughout the year. He always had a positive attitude and a willingness to learn, which showed in his final grades. The next is Sundus Gabob. Sundus always completed his assignments and projects on time from the beginning of the year until the end of the year, which reflected in his outstanding grades. So great jobs to both of you and good luck in high school.
All right, Mrs. Simmons is up next. I'm not sure if she's in Zoom. I don't think she is.
I can take her awards for her.
Go for it.
Okay, so the greatest effort award in ELA is going to go to Jimani Mitchell. Definitely working on things, doing the best they possibly can. And this award goes to the Noor, like Madonna or Cher, who just did such a great job in the second half of the year, really putting in that effort and getting all of his work in. And then Precious, who also was always participating and being a great part of the class. And Roderick, who always brings such a bright light to any room that he's in, whether it be virtual or in real life, and always asks such great questions.
All right, I am up next. My most improved math award, definitely Italia tries so hard every single day. I could not be prouder and happier to be Italia's teacher. She is fantastic and a true example of effort all the time. Even when things are not easy and they're hard, she's always trying to improve herself. And I'd take 1,000 Italians in class any day. Most improved again for Noor. I had Noor as a 7th grader last year, and to be completely honest, the student he was for me last year compared to the student he was for me, a completely different student. He struggled a lot last year completing work and putting in effort, and this year he truly cares about how he's doing in a way that he's grown so much. So definitely most improved. I got 2 MVPs. Crosby every single day doing her best. From, not to put you on blast, but in the first quarter of being remote, you struggled. You had a 60% average, if I remember off the top of my head, and failed the first quarter. And for the second, third, and fourth quarter, you had 100% average in math because you did everything and beyond for it. So I couldn't be prouder of you. And lastly, my other MVP is Precious. Precious always being remote all year long and putting forth the best effort she can being remote. You're awesome, Precious. I'm definitely going to miss all of you, not only my 4 awardees, but the rest of you guys. I do love you guys, and I will certainly miss you and wish you the best in high school and beyond. Up next is Mr. Santiago. His awards are going to be presented by Mrs. Thompson because Mr. Santiago is currently driving to Nebraska. Yes, you heard that right. He is going to Nebraska. Go ahead.
All right, so the Best Researcher Award. So somebody who has insatiable curiosity and always comes prepared for questions about science, Denasia Brown. Farhio, who grew in her scientific understanding throughout the year, and definitely I think grew all across a lot of her classes this year, and can always be counted on not only to ask questions and be curious and grow in her understanding, but also to participate and to keep us on our toes. Mayana, who did a great job, again, building her scientific understanding and really digging deeper into science this year. Will McKinney, who really persevered through a lot in and out of school this year, including, building on his science and building on his scientific understanding and becoming more of a scientist.
Mr. Gardner.
Yes, hello, everybody. This is Mr. Gardner. I'm Social Studies 7 and 8. I have 3 award winners. I just want to tell everybody, even if you did not win an award, I think all our students really, truly showed perseverance this year. And I think Ashley mentioned that earlier, and she did a great job. And definitely thank you, Mr. Rossiter, for the slide presentation. But my first award goes to a student, Hussein Darbain. It's a Social Studies Civics Award. As many of you know, civics is very important in social studies. Hassan had a 90+ average. He was always helpful to other students, and he was always motivated to learn, even in those remote days. My second award is just a Social Studies Award. It goes to Jamani Mitchell. She is a very kind, hardworking student. She had over a 90+ average, and she always advocates for herself. And then lastly, my third award goes to Nomaris Beltran, the MVP award. She is extremely motivated. She always goes above and beyond in all her assignments. She's always helpful in class and always will participate and join in discussions. So congratulations to everybody, and congratulations to all our 8th graders this year.
Next up, we have Mrs. Foley.
Good. Buenas tardes. Hola. This is Mrs. Foley. I'm the 8th grade Spanish teacher this year. I have several awards, I guess, compared to everybody. Need to see them. Okay. So first award I have today is for best attitude in Spanish class. This goes to Alyssa McIntyre. I just want to say that every time let's study those again, let's look at those again, let's do flashcards again. She was right with me. She said, okay, Mrs. Foley, okay, Mrs. Foley. And she was wonderful. Very, very positive and best attitude. Nice job. Next slide. Next. Excellence in participation goes to our Dominic. This young man always did a lot of thinking out loud and let me know what was going on in his head, so I could definitely hear what he was thinking and processing. Excellent job, Dominic. Thank you for all your participation. Next. Most Improved Award in Spanish. This is none other than our Jamani Mitchell. Jamani has put so much effort into learning Spanish, and especially doing things again. If she made a mistake, she would turn them in and redo things to get that grade. Thank you very much. I have 5 students I'm giving an Excellence in Spanish Award. It is not easy to learn a foreign language and study words when we are in a remote situation. That's been very difficult this year. I did have 5 students who carried an overall year-end average of 94% or above, and in no particular order. First one goes to Iraisi. Then we have Italia, awesome Italia. Malaysia King is also receiver of this award. These are all the girls that had 94 or above for the whole year average. Precious, you absolutely amaze me. You are a remote student and pulled it off. Wonderful job. And one more. This goes to Sundus. What a wonderful job, Sundus. Do you want to mention met Sundus when she was an English language learner in 6th grade. This Spanish is not her second language. It's either her third or her fourth. Wonderful job. All the students are keeping the 94 or above all year long. Excellent. Thank you.
Right. Next up, we have the Homegrown Awards.
Hi, and so I'm Mrs. McCourtney, and Mrs. Vallone is here, and we are here to present the Homegrown Award. And that is our way of recognizing the RC8 eighth graders who have been with us for their entire journey. And of the 17 of you that have been here from the beginning, I think this is the first time in a long time. We have some kids that have been here since they were 3 years old in preschool. And it's our honor to present you guys with the Homegrown Awards. So first up, we have Anaya Carter, who has been with us since pre-K 4, since she was 4 years old. Next up, we have Ayana Butler, also been here since she was 4 years old. Next up, we recognize Hassan Darbain, been with us since kindergarten. Next up is Iadaisi Maldonado, also been with us since she was 4 years old. Oh my goodness, Jaquin Brown has grown up also with us since he was 4. Jeremiah Andalora joined us as a kindergartner and has been with us up until 8th grade. Jose Rivera, been with us since kindergarten. Kiera Terry Johnson, also with us since kindergarten. And the last student that I am going to announce is Maria Crosby, has been with us since she was 4 years old. It has really been a joy and an honor to watch you guys grow up from crying little kindergartners and 3-year-olds up until the mature, outspoken, and excellent students that you've all turned into.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm just going to finish off the list. Next, we have Nathan Svey. He's been with us since preschool as well. Naili Martinez has been with us since preschool as a 4-year-old. Naziek Hauser came in to us in kindergarten. And the one and only Noor has been here since kindergarten as well. Then we have Nomaris Beltran, who's been here since a 3-year-old in pre-K. Deja Porter, who's been with us since she was 4 years old in pre-K. Simon Hollis came to us as a 3-year-old in pre-K too. And last but not least, we have Will McKinney, who joined us in kindergarten.
Congratulations to all of the 8th graders. We love you guys. We're gonna miss you.
Next up is Mr. Lero.
All right. Thank you, everyone. What we are going to announce right now is the Perfect Attendance Awards. These are our students who attended every day. Some were hybrid and would come on Mondays and Tuesdays from February to the end of the year. Some were remote all year, and if not all of their classes, showed up to many or most of their classes each day. So we really want to recognize these students, because having perfect attendance, especially in a year like this where you're at home, you're in your own bed, and it is so easy to not get up and turn the computer on, that actually shows true perseverance, which I would just like to read something real quick on perseverance for you guys. It's pursuing worthy objectives with determination and patience and never giving up. Perseverance is about never quitting, being around supportive people, living healthy and seeking advice, being 1% better every day of your life, and not being afraid to fail. And I think that definitely describes this amazing group of students, not just our perfect attendance students, but this entire class in general. So our perfect attendance awards: Farhio Abdi, Normaris Beltran, Dominic Borges Madden, Demir Brown, Denasia Brown, Jaquin Brown, no relation, Ayana Butler, Hassan Darbain, Precious Armonti Fuller, Terry Griffin, Lilasia King, Atalia Miano, Jamani Mitchell, and Nathan Svey. Very, very impressive, guys. So I'm actually going to take a second. My opening was very short, and I'm sure the 8th graders, and if you're sitting there with your parents, you can look at them and laugh right now, but probably thinking, wow, that is the least we have ever heard Mr. Lero talk to us about something. You guys, know from an early age. I came to School 8 when you were in 3rd grade and began working with you then as a school counselor. Then the last 4 years as an administrator, and especially the last 2 as the 7th and 8th grade administrator. I have been so impressed with all of you, watching you grow. And I'm continually struck by our amazing RC8 community, family, the parents. And I didn't get to say this earlier, but I especially want to thank the parents and the families for sharing your amazing children with us. It truly has been an honor. I've been doing this a very long time, 22 years, and this, each group is special. You say that each year, but there truly is something about this group of 8th graders. I think when it comes down to it, and a lot of us have been discussing it recently, this really is an amazing group of children. So I know that we want to thank the parents and family for allowing us the privilege of working with your kids, and for many of them for so many years. I'd really like to thank you for that. I'm impressed by how much you've all grown over the years, and that includes physically, because those of you that I've got to see in person this year, a good majority of you are as tall, if not taller than me. And it's almost scary how much in the year that we did not get to see you in person, how much you've all grown. We all know that you're going to move on to bigger and better things, but always remember you are a part of the RC8 family. We will always be here for you. And watching the wonderful slideshow that Mr. Rossiter put together, it made me think of all this stuff, which is why I jotted it down, and I wanted to mention it before I do the last few awards. But I realized for the first time in the last 6 years, not seeing you guys every day in school was probably the hardest part of the pandemic for, I think, a lot of us. We were so used to seeing you guys every day, having the conversations, having the battles, watching you learn and watching you grow. So we're really going to miss you guys a lot, and we are all very proud of you. So, all right, that's enough for me. I'll do the last 3 awards now, if Mr. Rossiter wants to pull those back up. Okay. So the first award we have is the New York State Attorney General's Triple C Award for 2021. And the Triple C Awards program recognizes the courage, character, and commitment of New York State's outstanding students. We do get 2 awards to give out each year. The first goes to Atalia Miano. And the second award goes to William McKinney. And just so everybody does know, these awards that you've seen online here today, you will be getting them, even if next week I'm driving them all out to your houses. So you guys will be getting all of these awards to have in hand, because it's really nice stuff to hold on to. And I know that your parents, will definitely appreciate it, even if, you're not too worried about it. We're going to get it to you guys next week. The final award of the evening is the ASAR Leadership Recognition Award, and I'm just going to read a little blurb explaining what this is. ASAR is the Association of Supervisors and Administrators of Rochester, and this is awarded to one 8th grade student in each building who has displayed exemplary leadership qualities during the course of the school year. Leaders are those who make it easier for others to do things right themselves. They encourage individuals and teams to solve their own problems. They display positive regard and trust in people and encourage others to do the same. They understand why people do as they do and use motivational techniques to satisfy the drives within people. There are 5 key practices that are common to most extraordinary leadership achievements: challenging the process, inspiring a shared vision, enabling others to act, modeling the way, and encouraging the heart. And this year's ASAR Leadership Recognition Award goes to Adicey Maldonado. Congratulations.
Next up is Principal Thompson.
All right, good evening, everyone. Just a few words here in closing. Obviously, by listening to all of the staff here at Roberto Clemente School Number 8, all of you have made progress in some way, despite the challenging year that it has been. And that is what matters most. So I'm going to just leave you with a few things here. If you remember anything, please remember 3 things. Number 1, be true to yourself. Know who you are and how you want to present yourself. Walk through those high school hallways with pride, your head up and your shoulders back. You can do it. Number 2, remember all those lessons and conversations that your parents, your caregivers, your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, and what I was going to say most importantly, but not the teachers at Roberto Clemente School Number 8 and what they have taught you. We love you and we care about you. Number 3, be strong and take care of each other. And always remember that quote, we're stronger together than we are apart. All right, but most importantly, believe in yourself. We will miss you next year, but we know that you must move forward in order to accomplish the great things that your life has in store. Stop letting your fears hold you back. Let yourself do great things. Give yourself permission to do better. Give yourself permission to be better. Give yourself permission to be successful, even if no one is telling you it can happen. So in closing, good luck to all of you. But most importantly, please be sure to stay connected with us and let us know about all of your accomplishments. Good luck to the class of 2025.
All right. So thank you all for coming. Kids, we do love you. We will miss you. I will post this on YouTube for anyone that may have missed the beginning of it. I will also post the slideshow on there, just that for anyone that wants to watch that. Thank you all. Everyone, good luck in high school. And bye, guys.